Hello people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sorin and today I'm going to show you how you install Mark of Excellence mod with Aslain mod pack. If you're here only for the Mark of Excellence mod, make sure you check down the description or the comment with the time tag, because I will install my usual mods because so many people ask for what mods am I using, and I'm going to show you how you do that as well. But I'll make another video on how you can install only the mod if you're not willing to use the Aslain mod pack. So without further ado, let's jump on the mod hub. The mod hub, it's the place where you install all World of Tanks modification approved. Over here, if you install anything from here, there is not gonna be any chance for you to get banned for using illegal mods. Here on the first page, it is the Aslain mod pack with 48,000 votes, a rating of 4.7 out of 5, which is very impressive, and it has been downloaded for 7 million times. Kind of interesting statistics. It's been updated on January 11th, where we've been greeted with a brand new patch in January 10th. So it's gonna take roughly 1 day for Aslain to update its mod pack. Whenever you download it, make sure that is the correct version. Right now it's 1.23.1. You wanna install the latest version of that. If for an instance there is no 1.23, actually let's say 1.24 here, and the game is already 1.24, don't worry, because the next day the mod uploader Aslain himself is gonna update everything and it's gonna be good to download. Now we click download, we download this, and give me 1 second to switch the view. Alright, now you can see my screen is when it went all the way to downloads. Then you open it. What we'll say is that Windows is finding something that is gonna change something to your PC. You will click run anyway. If you wanna do that. If you don't feel safe, you can just don't run. And I'm gonna show you how I install only the mods, not using a mod pack, with a feature video. But for the moment, I'm gonna click run anyway. I'm gonna click yes, and for the moment, I think the thing pop up. You just need to select your language. If you are a German speaker, you can pick Deutsch, English, Spanish, French, Italiano. It has pretty much all the most common languages like Russian, Polski, and so on. For me, it's gonna go English because I speak English and there is no other language that I speak. We're gonna wait for the installer to make its thing. And whilst the installer is doing its thing, what you wanna do, it's you have your World of Tanks. Oh, there it goes. You have your World of Tanks icon over here. You wanna find where it's actually located. So what you wanna do, right click, open file location, and it's gonna show where the game roughly is installed. On top of that, you can just copy the address. This is where the game is located. In my case, it's in D drive, in games folder, and after that is like that. You'll need this for your next move, which will be whenever this thing pops out, you're gonna click next. This is gonna be all the things that we don't really read all the time. Next again. Here it's of what was being added in the what version. For example, add a new mod. Index page opener shows browse direct to scale for LTU index. That is very nice. We're gonna click next, and here is where you actually needed to see where your game is, because for my instance, because I used Aslain for 5 years or 4 years now, I don't even know, but I use it since long time. They actually save my my installer or where the game is. But you click browse, you go to D. I remember my game was in games, and after that, here it is, World of Tanks EU, and then you click OK, click next, and this is pretty much the installer. This is pretty much the mod pack. You have here 1 billion mods, and yeah, let's start ahead and do my mod pack, actually the mods that I'm using. Now, if you select show description, it's gonna show a pop-up of what the game is like. So for this instance, the vehicle marker, I prefer like World of Tanks one. I don't really like nothing fancy here, But if you click something and if you don't want it, you can always go to the vehicle, what is it, the mod category name. You can just tick this box and all the mods that you selected will disappear. On top of that, you can right-click it and all the mods will appear. So, jumping on with my mods. Okay, we're gonna go straight to panels and window for in battles. As you can see, they already ticked because the mod pack just know what I was using before. So whenever I update it, it's gonna be still the same. So it's gonna be much easier for me whenever I install, because right now I can just click next and I have all my mods that I used in the previous patches. But for you, I'm gonna show what I actually am using. So we're gonna go panels by Aslain, battle loading in simple because I just like it very simple. Statistics under tab with we're gonna go with vehicle names. Remove, now we're gonna remove, I don't wanna remove vehicle name, vehicle tier, class icon no, clan icon probably, rank badge no, read status no, remove country flag probably, XVM icon probably, change the font, I don't wanna change the font, and on top of that, players panel. For medium, if you prefer quickie baby, you can go quickie baby, but for me, I will pick nothing at the moment. Medium 2 panel is gonna be what I pick because it just shows the name and their XVM rating, actually with WN8 rating, something that I use. Large panel. Now, large panel can be either advanced, either simple, or their overall statistics, which I don't really find really that useful. Probably can go once again quickie baby, but I think I'll just go overall and individual tank status. This is pretty much whenever you load into the game, it's gonna show this for the first 30 seconds. Start mode, we're gonna go medium, I think. Medium 2, just because it has the tank name and the tank the tank name, and that's all, and the rating pretty much. Background transparency, we're gonna put it down to 0 just so we get a clear view. HP bars, now I'll put it always visible so you can see whenever tank is stuck, it's gonna have less hit points than normal, and you can just see what's their HP remaining. Enemy spotted bulb, we're gonna go first by XVM, or actually you can either pick XVM, you can see whenever it's gray they've never been spotted, whenever it's white they've been spotted, but they are not spotted at the moment, and the yellow one shows that they're spotted right now, but I'm not gonna go for that like that, and we're gonna go for this detected vehicles, like, yeah, we're gonna go no, we're actually gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go this way with the bulb, the first bulb from XVM, and with that. Next, enable shadows for text. I don't want any shadows. Show more visible flags. This is actually a really nice mod to have because you can see better the kills. If you're blind like me, then this mod will be really useful. Show clan icons. I don't really want to see their icon. Wargaming bots. Yes, whenever you play low tiers, you can have bots, which are, you can see them by having 2 columns behind their name, actually in front of their name. Next, I actually don't want that because I never played tier 2. Show flags, I don't really want that as well. XVM markers, probably you could use it, but for me it's no. I just want to have a clear game for YouTube. And on top of that, I don't want to remove this. It's pretty much whenever you're in game, you select your things. You never touch them, but I don't want them to be fully removed. Next, circle. This is about the minimaps. You can see the circles show. This is pretty much this line over here that you wanna see. I like it turquoise or regular white. I prefer turquoise. Next, for 45 meters detection range in yellow. You really want this. The drawing distance is what you can actually, sorry, is this one. What you can see, what is gonna be in front of you, like whenever someone is 565 meters, you will not be able to see them, but anything lower you will be able to see them. Dynamic view range, it's basically if you have binoculars, it's gonna be small. After that, whenever you activate binoculars, it's gonna go up to 445, which can be useful. View range circle in motion, that's pretty much whenever you're moving, you have a set amount of view range. So whenever you activate binoculars, it's gonna go a bit bigger. Obviously, range circles only works with binoculars instead. Yeah, I got all of those installed. You can just play around on your preferentials. On top of that, for lower tier artilleries like left bishop, you will probably need this because it shows the range circle for SPG in red. But it also works for the 30 versus 30 maps whenever you use your CGC, and the CGC cannot really fire from one side of the map to the other, the tier 10 British self-propelled gun. So it can be quite useful. I like to have them. I like to have more information, especially on the minimap lines. I prefer the long and thin green lines, so you can go stick to white, but I feel like the green ones are looking much better. Camera camera direction, we're gonna go a bit yellow, and after that gun traverse lines, those things are kind of useful on Tanks Pro, but I already got used to Tanks Destroyers, so there is no point of me having them. Show HP on the battlefield, I kind of like this mode because you can see whatever their HP are whenever you look on the minimap. Next, you can show their names, but it's gonna take way too much space on the map, so I don't want that. Vehicle's name on full. They can be short, but they look a bit ugly, so I prefer on long. Next, alternative minimap mode. This is gonna show something else than that, but I don't like it, so we're gonna deactivate it as well. Icon scale, we can I don't really know what that is, but I never activated it, so there's not really point. Minimap zoom, you can actually zoom it to very large, and you can put it on the center if that doesn't obstruct your view, and you can actually put it on a bind. Left control probably is gonna be my pick. You know, the minimap is gonna be pretty much as big as the entire screen, so you can clearly see your minimap now with this mod. But jokes aside, I think it's pretty much as big as the this thing over here, so it's tiny touch bigger. Artillery sight on the minimap, I think I'm using type 2, I think, or type 3. For this instance, I'm just gonna use type 1, because why not? Even though I play like 60 games of artillery every year, sometimes it's useful whenever you're playing artillery. But damage logs. Over here I'm not using anything because I don't know, probably this one is looking better than the normal one, but who knows, I just feel like I'm used to the normal World of Tanks one, but you can pick whatever you like. You can actually take this one with draggable with mice, so you can move it around the screen if you like, but I feel like for me it's too much information to use. Receive damage log, you can go once again whatever you like. You can actually deactivate the central feedback. When you see your screen over here, when you get hit, it's gonna show there. You can deactivate that, and over here I'm not gonna use anything. Efficiency counters, you can put them on top of your panel, or you can put them at the top depending on your playstyle, or you can just have them here for whatever reason, which shows tanks that you spot, tanks, how many critical hits, and so on. But I still prefer the clear normal one. For streamers, here goes the colorblind mode. Rating, I prefer the 10 colors rating with different red. You can pick Quickie Baby if you like, but I feel like this one has much better colors in my opinion. And you have, obviously, for win rate it's dark red, and for super unicams it's dark purple, with the same goes with the W and 8. And And yeah, you can read all of this information. My pick is gonna be the 10 colors rating. With now the sixth sense, we can actually put the sixth sense to be showing for 10 seconds. Could be quite useful, but who knows? I'm gonna go for that in this patch. You can actually put another, like it's not gonna be only the only this icon. You can actually change it to whatever you like. It's a trap to this guy. This one is nice as well, but I'm gonna just pick the normal World of Tanks one. Now dropping down to the Garage XVM, you can hide your What Plus button, you can hide your Premium Store, you can hide things that you don't like. For a moment I'm not gonna hide anything. The event banners are useful, elite level are useful, combat intelligence and all of that are pretty useful for me, so I'm not gonna hide anything. This I'm not gonna hide. XVM padlocks, what's this? Oh, you can actually lock your gold so you don't spend any gold or any kind of bonds, which can be useful. Bonds, the central status. So whenever you lock this, you're gonna go from red to green. Actually to green to red, which means you cannot never use, well, obviously never, as long as the mod is running, you cannot use your gold or bonds. But I feel like I'm a mature enough man. You can have also clock in your garage. You can have carousels, like what a carousel is, how many rolls you have of tanks. You can say 5 rolls, and you pretty much have like all the tanks in one in one screen. But jokes aside, I prefer the normal ones. Now for the tanks, you can actually see what your things are. You can see anything from Mark of Excellence, win rate, player battles played, that's the win rate, the average damage, the expected damage, whatever that is, the how many battles, highest if you ever ice them, the times 2, what matchmaking it's fight against, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you can kind of pick whatever you like over here, but I'm gonna go for nothing. Next carousel was this, using game settings, how many you want to have. We need to unclick that, but we're gonna unclick it once we go through all of them. You can actually pick the transparency. As you can see, for going from this to this with 100%. Next, you can actually have a criteria to sort your vehicles. You can hide statistics, hide info messages, and so on. Let's unclick it so we don't install anything. Just like that. Okay, we're gonna go now to XVM settings. Enable auto login by the game, which means you pretty much auto log into the game whenever you start your client. Show server ping can be useful. I'm gonna put this in. As you can see, for these days, really depending on your connection. For me, I like to have it show online users. Yeah, that can be useful as well. In battle clock, yeah, I kind of don't wanna show in battle clock. Time XVM chance. This is pretty much calculating if the team WN8 is higher than the enemy WN8, is gonna show the win chance. But how many times do you actually trust XVM? Because it can be really dependent on position, and you can actually keep your win chance only, which used to be quite a popular mod back then, but now no one talks about it. FPS and ping, you can, oh boy, there are so many modifications here, we can try them out. Now this is the splash sphere, which pretty much if you hold B, actually if you press B whenever you're using artillery piece, it's gonna calculate the radius, so you can actually see where it's gonna do damage. Here is gonna be the 1 damage, here is gonna be 500 damage. Useful for RT players, but who knows. We are not gonna activate that. You can actually see your aiming flight, actually aiming, how long is it gonna take to fully aim. Actually no, 60% aim, how long is gonna take for the shell to land, the shell speed, Sights, some more sights, some more information for the artillery piece, and the crosshair. Whatever that means, I never use it. That's kind of a new mod for me. Battle interface, you can actually pick whatever you find the best over here. I kind of like straight one because you can see how much hit points you have on top of the enemies. You have whenever it's your high caliber, and how much HP it's left, which can be useful. You know, it's useful information. Who knows? And this one is just looking tiny touch. I don't know what to say. This one is looking the more like easy way, if you know what I mean. But for the moment, I'm not gonna pick anything. Or maybe shall I pick straight? Probably I'm gonna pick straight, but kind of too many mods, you know. And for the YouTube videos are not looking good. But now going to whenever you color them, this can be useful because you know how many light tanks they have, how many SPGs. If you are bored of counting, we are not gonna pick anything from this category. Show alive players instead of how many are killed can be useful. Show on HP bars at the bottom can be useful once again, but too many mods for me. Accurate damage indicator once again can be useful. For this, I'm probably I'm gonna use it with alt button. Repair panels on center screen. This is a really hard one to get used to, but you can actually use your mouse and click to repair your module. Can be useful, but once again it is really hard to get used to. Quick exit from battle F4. You can change border color to green if you don't mind. You can have the tank top speed if you don't mind. This thing I'm actually gonna install for the replays. Next, disable battle chat. You can actually disable battle chat if you find like, or you can restrict battle chat line to 4 in case if people are spamming. You can also hide the messages whenever someone's getting killed. Battle hints was this whenever you press F1. I think, yeah, it is probably whenever you press F1. Then switching between players like that, you can keep watching your tank. Colorized in battle chat, obviously having colors. Gun sound, whenever you reload your gun is gonna make one of those sounds. You can test them out by yourself. Non-XVM branch, which pretty much are plain new mods or whatever that is. I mean, you can color vehicles if you can actually have them into this. Kind of interesting yet useless for me. Other than that, there are so many things to test out. I'm not gonna go in details through all of them. What I like to use is the camera mod. Zoom in for the sniper, you can zoom in to times 40. What's this? Disable a message. That's okay. This is pretty much it's pretty much this mode, but in Garage you can actually work it out. But I think I'm gonna go for only 16 this time. You can zoom out 400 meters if you like. You can zoom in tactical view. Tactical view is pretty much whenever you are out of scoping, I think. Zoom out RPG. Actually, we're gonna go 100 meters and 300 meters like that. Scroll sensitivity in arcade view, probably I'm gonna switch anything. You can disable gun shake after shot. This is gonna be quite useful because you don't get that animation whenever you fire, the screen is shaking a bit. Red flash, once again useful for if you are concentrated, if you are in the heat of the battle. Disable handbrake in sniper view. This is pretty much whenever you are in sniper view, you will if you auto aim at a vehicle in sniper view, you will not get stuck whenever you turn too much to the left. You will be able to turn freely. But I feel like it's a bit useless for me. Scope shadow remover, you'll not get this fade away, which can be useful, who knows. Extra zoom indicator on crosshair will pretty much show how much you zoomed in. Free camera in replace, I really need this for my to move around the map than to showcase new vehicles. Horizontal stabilization in sniper mode. This is really nice because if you're gonna go left to right, your mouse is gonna stay on the same line. It's not gonna go up or down depending on the terrain that you cross. Armor penetration indicator. Yes, this is the mode that I used to see whenever I shoot at someone. I want to make sure that I can penetrate with HE. I can do an intuition switch and penetrate with HE. Really nice mode to have, if you ask me. I saw some other big streamers using it as well. Now with sight, this is the dispersion reticle. This is why I have two reticles. One is the dispersion reticle, normal and latency. Pretty much the dispersion is how small is your reticle gonna be whenever you are fully aimed, and there on top of that you have the simple and the server, which I mean you can pick yourself which one you want. You can actually, can I make this bigger? Probably no, but in garage you can actually get some more information, some more play arounds about this mod. You can actually pick on top of that some other mods, but I prefer the normal dispersion reticle. Next, going on to the gun server marker. This can be useful. This is the mode that is pretty much going to as little as possible. I think we're gonna go with that as well, probably. Actually no, because it's deactivated in this, so we're not gonna go with that. Actually, it's gonna be activated, so that's good. Next, about the crosshair, you can pick whatever crosshair you like. You can have from this one to this one to this one to this one. I feel like the jumbo, this one is the much cleanest of all, but you can really pick on your playstyle on whatever you like. But we're gonna go default, I think, or let's actually, for the sake of this video, let's pick something else and go jumbo version 1. Or jumbo version 3. Good question. I think we're gonna go for this one. Or yeah, we're gonna go for this one for the sake of this video. Aim circle, default aiming circle. Let's actually see whatever we like. This one. SPG crosshair, we're not gonna go for SPG. Battle assistant for SPG. This is such a good mod. I mean, it has so much nostalgia to me. We have to install it. Gun traverse angles. This one I mentioned it some while ago. Damage indicators. You can pick whatever you like from here. But I'm gonna go for the default one. Next, damage percentage indicator shows how much percentage. I don't feel like is the most useful out here. Danger light, spotting extended, which basically shows in your to your right whatever you spotted and how much you got radio assistance. Can be good. I like it. Now whenever you get hit, you're gonna have those. This is a penetration, that's a bounce, HE and hit, I think. I mean, I've never seen the yellow sticker, so I'll just go for the second one because I just love how they look like. Battle equipment, what's this all about? Oh, it's the mode that Quickie Baby is using, and I finally found it out here. Next, for that we have aiming mods. Aim helping mods. You have easy auto aim with, you can lock it for 2.5 seconds. You have this thing over here to show exactly on what tank you are locking it in. You can block. You will not be able, even though if you press click, you will still not be able to shoot at allies, at wreckages. This one it's very nice mod. You announce you're reloading with C. Whenever you press C, you will show that you're reloading. Repair track engine fire extinguisher on Y. I never used Y, so it's not really useful from me. Save shot again, well, they are pretty much useful because there is no team damage. RT impact radius once again. This one, ballistic calculator mod, it's for me useful. It used to be useful, but now it's not that useful anymore. Pretty much what is happening, it's gonna calculate your trajectory pretty much, and I think it's gonna switch the reticle a little bit. I'm not really sure if that's the case because I never used that mode for kind of ages right now. Armor calculator pro, it's once again a more detailed version of whatever I'm using. It's gonna show that you can penetrate with 299, you can penetrate at E33 if RNG is running higher. The RNG penetrate is running higher. Whatever it is, vehicle stats. You can see that you are. Oh yeah, you can see that if your average penetration is 330, you can roll for either 248 up to 412 on your penetration roll. So it can be interesting, yet too much information once again. Panel info are just those things. Whenever you hover over a vehicle, it shows the armor, whole armor, turret armor, their gun, damage, penetration, view range, aiming time, how much it weighs, reload time, the tank name, and so on and so forth. So yeah, a lot of information, a lot of things to show on your screen as well. In battle chat, I never use anything for here. Announce RT hits. What's this all about? Oh, this mod was so controversial because many people consider it in a cheat, because you can clearly see that if T26 has 47 damage, you got hit for 51, which means he rolled for 8% higher damage. On top of that, you can see the reload of 2.16, which, who knows? I mean, as long as it's wargame approved, it's not a cheat. So yeah. Next, we have receive damage logs, which pretty much are just things that I mentioned long ago, yet they are still here if you want to pick some more, or if you reconsider a life choice. And next, we have damage panels. Yeah, we have you can literally switch them around. You can see whatever you like, but I feel like the normal one, it's a normal. Hit logs non-XVM. Over here you can actually see in battle what is your WN8 difference, how many credits you spend, how much damage is different, all the things that consider about XVM. I don't like them in battle. I like them. As you can see in battle settings, it's gonna show you like this. What's your WN8 for this battle? How much damage dealt to your HP? Expected damage dealt over. But I really like to have the high caliber to see how much damage you need for the high caliber. You can actually see how much damage the enemies did and your teammates did. You can have crew skill informer if you don't know what crew you're using. Efficiency counters, once again, they are here, and I forget to activate high caliber for my mod. Next, the Mark of Excellence calculator. So this is minute 34. Okay, this is a long video, and we barely through the middle. Now, this is the Mark of Excellence calculator mod. There is this one, which I'm not really sure what this basically means, but there are three main mods. Expected values, gun mark calculator by ProTanke, which is very nice, or the leva. But I'm not really sure why on this mod pack the leva can actually be switched to English, whereas whenever I install the mod with the video that I made 6 months ago, it was in Russian. So some people were in the comments like, can you switch the language? I don't know how this guy is switching the language. It's probably from the mod pack itself that is switching everything to the desired language that you pick. But for this time, we're not gonna go for leva. We're gonna go for expected values, and you can actually see this in your garage as well. We're gonna go marks in garage, but I feel like the expected values are so much more. So it's so much more information that I can have, whereas the leva is only a calculator. And whenever you are, let's say, 94.7% mark of excellence, you don't really know how much damage you know to do to secure that term mark, because obviously it's only a really basic mark of excellence. Well, it's not really a calculator, but it's only showing you what you did. But other than that, this was the mark of excellence mod. This is how you install it, and after that you just click next, and obviously you're good to go to launch your game. My next desirable for image people. Well, you can pick whatever you like over here. I don't know. I never use HP pools. Once again, I'm just more of a basic guy because I used to play with so many mods back in the days. Yet now I just got fed up with them. Now, gold ammo visibility. I really like this one. I really like in purple. I feel like it's much visible to me. But you can either pick pink, but the purple one is the one to go, especially for me. Whenever someone's firing gold ammo like artillery, the Lefe is firing hit, it's gonna show the purple whenever it's hitting either the grass or an ally, and so on and so forth. Next we have require fire, marker. Useless for me at least. The aiming circle thing, once again useless for me. Consumable panels, you can put it any color, but they are just too much colorful and I don't like them. Next, extra panels, which way too much colorful, I don't like them. Spotter marker, probably useful, but is the same as the one that we mentioned earlier this video. Hide dog tags, it's controversial, friends. This is really lagging your game. Hidden parameters, I actually like this mod. I'm gonna actually install it because it shows the damage range, which is very nice for damage and penetration. Artilog, I actually don't know what this is. I'm gonna install it. Average damage log, yeah, this is pretty much the thing that the hidden parameters. There we go. Auto ignore, I'm not ignoring anyone. Real-time achievements, I really like this. Whenever you get an achievement, it's gonna show in battle. The final shot shows where you got hit. Auto reset for the 2790, really good mod. Whenever you are not fulfilling the first condition in the first battle, is gonna auto reset, and it works for the ones that are mentioned here. Steel Hunter Helper, I'm not using it. Person Mission Helper, I'm not using it. Better context menu, you can right click on that and I can obviously use this. I don't use it, I use it by the tick key. Vehicle markets, I'm not using. Repair rates, I'm not using them as well. Central repairs could be useful for some of you, but for me, not really. You can actually change the highlights, useless for me. Sixth Sense timer, useless. If I get it for the 10 seconds, the one that I mentioned earlier, it is Gucci for me. Now you can actually switch it once again to so many icons like that, but we're not gonna select anything because we already selected the thing. Graphic preference. Now you can actually limit your FPS to whatever FPS you want. You can limit to 100, you can limit to 60, to 30, 1000. Fog remover, those things are quite nice because obviously you get some more well, you get less kind of graphics, but you get way more focused on the game. Sky, I don't like Sky, like Night Sky. I don't like this mode. I used to try it, but I just feel like it's kind of abnormal for World of Tanks. Mirny Fog, um, yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna install it. I don't want for Sky as well. You can literally disable this to disable Mark of Excellence, description paints, and so on and so forth. And then features remove, you can remove all the things that are, by the looks of it, annoying, like carousel progression, widgets, counts, daily quests, and all of this. We're not gonna deselect anything because I feel like yeah, I kind of need all the buttons and stuff. But if you have the time to spend over here, then you can pick your choices. Next, you can once again limit to 4 lines. Those mobs are repeating themselves, but they're probably placed in categories, so it's worth the time to look at all of them, do your mods once on what you would prefer, and then just save them, and whenever you reinstall the mod, whenever you update it, they're gonna be still there. Next, what tweaks? You can disable high details, exhaust, wreckages, smoke, and all of that to have probably better DPM. You can disable trace motion, trunk destruction effect. This thing is good whenever it's hit. Shell explosion, no. Shot smoke and flame, no. Wreckages, smoke, exhaust. Probably I'm gonna disable exhaust and smoke, probably like that. Garage appearance, we are gonna go for free camera because we like to fly around our garage. We actually have a mode over here where you can switch to whatever you like. I mean, this one is cool, but whatever. We're gonna go only for this camera in garage mode. Actually, free camera in garage, so you can fly around. Whereas garage because there are so many things over here. I don't like anything from here. Like, maybe if you have the time to look around, then sure. Battle results windows, you can have this. You can have, where is these games? Somewhere here, yeah, there it is. This is days games results screen. If you were wondering, you're gonna unselect that violet frame. You can have this if you don't mind. Personal reserves in purple, in aqua. Wherever you activate, it's gonna have a different font. I don't like that. Vehicle experience extended. You can see pretty much how many battles you have left to get yourself the next vehicle, pretty much. Useless for me because I already completed like 90% of the game. Garage mastery, how much experience you need for an ace. That's actually quite interesting statistic to have, yet for me I can just look on Tomato GG and that it is finito. Vehicle parameters on signal, so you don't have firepower, so on and so forth. There you go. Events reminder, I actually like this because you get in advance whenever things are gonna start, like from, let's say, from the 28th, you can actually see what is gonna be the next top of the tree. Like, top of the tree STRB started in 7 days, and that is kind of really nice to get yourself tiny touch event information. But what is this? On battle result statistics, I love this, and you can actually see for the anonymized as well, whatever they are anonymized names on battle results. Useful thing to have. Battle hits viewer, I love this just because you see where your shell went, both for your enemies and for you. Was this marks, books, probably useful. This probably useful. Index page opener, you can actually this is, we're gonna try this out for probably live stream and so on, but it's a very nice addition for this mod pack because you can just see show vehicle in browse on skill for LTOA index. Probably Skill will be really happy if people will feature this. Replay manager, I love this whenever I'm making a video because I can just sort them in my garage. This useless for me. Free XP helper, probably useless for me. Invites manager, useless for me. Garbage seller, well, this can be useful because I already have it activated. Random tank selection, well, probably we're gonna have a lot of fun, or as a streamer, if we have all tanks, this is gonna be probably really nice. But for the moment we don't want to really play. We kind of blacklist tier 1, tier 2, tier 3s, so we don't really want to do that at the moment. Blacklist cleaner, we don't know what that is. Halloween battle button, oh, that's a very nice thing. Armor inspector, it can work in this is actually in garage, and it can work, but I'm not really sure which one is the best one to have. Probably this one, the pro tanky. Crew auto return, yeah, we can get crew auto return because sometimes we are feeling like our crew is spending way too much time in the battle after we died in the first 50 seconds. Next, auto equipment return, that's very nice to have if you don't have what plus. Editable tank filters, we don't really like that. Speedometer, we don't, it's too much hassle on the screen. Tricks, I don't want tricks. There we go. A region changer if you have a multi-client. What's that? Ammo with you can actually see what they are called, but okay, I'll take that. Next, we're gonna go for session statistics. We can see what our statistics were, double and 8 credits, and so on. Very nice graphical battle management. What's this? Oh, not for me. Reset stats at 6 AM could be useful, but not for me. Okay, what is the best one to get? Bro, this one is so colorful. I think we're gonna go this one for the moment, I guess, but I'm actually very not decided. Probably this one. No. Ian, so hard to pick. We're gonna go this one. Looks that much cleaner. Voice announcements, I don't know what that is, but gun sound pack. Guns from 0.9.13. I really love this gun. I love this mod sound, and it's probably the only one that I'm using. Big caliber sound, we actually don't get a preview of how they sound like, but you can actually pick War Thunder gun sounds, which are interesting. Though I feel a bit nostalgic whenever I play this. So there we go, guys. This is the mod. You can actually put Cree voices, you can have jingles, Quickie Baby, Skill 4, the Killzor. Even though they're not a commander, they can pick them for your any tank. Like you can have on any tank that you play. If you're Polish, you can have obviously new multi-tech, Polish woman in the tank, German. There is no male by the looks of it. French, Czech, you can actually have Romanian as well, Ukrainian, and so on and so forth. What is this? More of the music. There are so many things that I never decided. I mean, like about the music, I'm happy with the mod that I'm using. That's all about the old nostalgic sounds. You can have texture. You can put your Cromwell Berlin like skin, like on a Patriot. You actually, come on. There we go. An artillery piece, very historical. The Sherman with an IMX M4 by the looks of it. Mini mule, like that. Tiger 1 field. Yeah, some of them are looking very nice, but yeah. Now skins on trucks. I like to put them on white. On trucks as on white. Actually, no, like that on white trucks. Military equipment on beige. wagon skin on beige as well, because we can actually see what their hitbox are like. Next, painted rollers can be useful, so know where you can shoot to track the enemy. Next, no dirt. Yeah, you can make them to be a bit cleaner, but who knows, who cares. Brighter lights for Halloween 3D style. Oh yeah, those are looking very nice, especially for the tanks that get like Leopard, T49, I guess, the UDES, the others are that are having a Halloween skin and so on. Minimap mods, you can actually get yourself a mod for all that, where you should play heavy tanks, where you should play medium, where you should play tank destroyer, which are pretty interesting minimap mods. We are not gonna go for any minimap mods because I don't know, I just don't feel like I want any map mods. Same goes with this. You can pick the color of the base, which is interesting if you ask me, but yet really useless. Battle loading screen, yeah, we're not gonna go here, but you can pick whenever you load into battle to see something. I'm not using this. Change clean language to English, probably useful, but not in this. Fix vehicle parameter, what is this? Fixing something, show battle results on Tomato GG. You can actually upload all of your games on Tomato GG for them to have more statistics, which can be useful. And there are all external apps like Tweaker Plus, whatever those things are, and version checker and modpack button in the garage can be useful. And then after that we are gonna click 51 minutes, 52 minutes, we're gonna click next, and it's gonna show here what mods are fighting with each other, and they're gonna be deactivated. So in this case, the smallest reticle is gonna be unchecked because it's conflicted with the dispersion circle. And after that, we want to delete all previous mods, which is strongly agree. We want to delete XVM logs and Python, and we want to create, I mean, only if you want, you can create a shotgun on the desktop. A shortcut, not a shotgun. But yeah, we're gonna go for a next, and we're gonna go install, and after that we can wait a little bit, and we can come on, make it full. We're gonna after that we're gonna start the game to see that everyone is looking accordingly, and after that we can hopefully finish the video here and get to you guys. I mean, I cannot really wait to play some Onslaught, especially with those new mods. Come on. They're extracting. I mean, it's taking is really depending on your computer. If you have a slow computer, it might go a bit slower, but if you have a fast computer, it can last like literally 10 seconds for installing. But consider there are so many mods to install. Yeah, it's taking a bit of time. Come on, there we go. On top of that, you need to activate XVM statistics straight from XVM. XVM. You go here. You go sign in. Europe from the server you are on. Checking. You continue. After that, what you wanna do is update, and after that activate. You need to activate every 14 days your statistics, actually your XVM, and you want to select what type of rating you wanna see. For me, it's gonna be N8, and that's all about the activation of XVM. XVM pretty much is the mod that shows you the WN8 in battle, or the rating, or whatever you picked. Now we're not gonna read for the special battle pass. We're gonna go straight into the game, and let's run it. And by the way, if you find this video useful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share it for others. But I can do some mod requests as well if you want. Like, let me know what mods I should try out, or show how to install on their own, not from Aslain. Okay, loading in for the game for the first time. It's gonna take a bit of time for all the mods to prepare, to load up. And man, those loading screens are looking very, very nice. Progetto, what is that? By the looks of it, it's a stock Pantera or whatever that is. And on top of that, Progetto 46, actually it's 46, 65, and the tier 8 non-premium. I actually forget his name by the looks of it. Come on. Come on, show me those mods. By the way, if you are watching this video as right now we have the new marathon, you can actually earn marathon points, actually battle pass points in Onslaught, which is very nice. You can complete mission in Onslaught, and come on, it's really taking its time. Usually it's taking its time, but now with mods it's taking a tiny touch longer. I think I need to do an update on PC, by the way, because I still run like 2017 kind of computer, medium budget computer, so this explains why it's taking sometimes a minute to load. On top of that we are recording, that's why. Alrighty, here we go, updating the garage. Let's see the Mark of Excellence mod coming in clutch. And here we are. There you go, we received some credits, we received the event reminder. So the battle pass special starts today. You can actually see them over here. The battle pass snatch ends in 13 days, top of the tree ends in 24 days, onslaught ends in 38 days. There are no statistics to see here. Obviously we got the credits. We get Mark of Excellence over here. You can drag it alone. Aslain Mod Pack button over here. Yeah, it sends us to that. What else we had over here as well? Oh yeah, statistics. If whenever you look for this, you can actually see to achieve 65% you get you need pretty much 2000 DPG, well not DPG, combined damage, for 100% 4000, and for 95% 3.5k for Renegade. So on goes for other tanks, like, I mean actually any tank, but I just feel like this one is so much better because you can actually see your things. What else have I installed? I think the garbage seller, yes. Another button you have added was here. You can see battle hits. Obviously we had no battles, so there's nothing showing here. Boy, what else we have? The garbage seller, which is over here. We can sell all modules. We can sell radios, engines, turrets, guns, consumable, actually compatible with vehicle, and you can see we made pretty much like 2 million something credits. If we sell consumable, premiums, and compatible with vehicles, we are already going up to 37 million credits. And on top of that, if we sell pretty much all the was this premium shells, yeah, we pretty much can make 40 million credits just like that by just selling theoretically our garbage. But no, on top of that you can dismiss crews directly with not 100%, so you can, if you have so many guys that are not skilled enough, you can just dismiss them from here. Kind of interesting. Get replay manager. We have 64 new replays, and you can actually sort them, you can see them, you can play them in battle, you can see their statistics and so on. Very useful. Like we had this, you can see in game the results for onslaught, damage, everything working out, credits made perfect. You can filter them out. Free cam, you can fly around the garage, you can go into the forest, enjoy the I mean, actually I didn't know the now finally reach what's this. Yeah, going back to this, you have, what else do you have over here cool to show? Automatically return. You have, I don't even remember, I think I have so many mods that are for the map. Battle assistance, what is this? Ignore obstacles, what? Raise camera height in standard arty mode. Follow projectile, that's very nice. What basically means whenever you are shooting the arty, you can actually follow the shell, which is really nice. And last but not least, old school mods. Nothing here to show. Mod settings, you can play around. You have the dispersion circle, you can disable it if you want. You can put it as purple, you can put it as whatever color. Well, actually you can pick only one color. You can switch it, you can make different stuff, and yeah, there are so many things to play around and learn about. And on top of that, this is expected value. Yeah, there you go. Advanced settings. This is, I think, the Mark of Excellence mod. You can actually switch the colors. Very nice, very interesting thing. Classic. You can enhance, you can custom Mark of Excellence layout. I mean, compared to the Leva, the one that mostly of the streamers are having, it is just a lot better. And you actually can see, as you can see, my crew actually returns on the vehicle. It's ready for this now. Let's actually see for scale for LTU, and by the looks of it, yes, it's working. You can see the equipment, what scale it's using, and if you always been wondering, and it works very fast as well. That was like a millisecond. You can actually click armor, and oh boy, it's actually working. You can actually put, let's say, 140 meters of armor. Yeah, non-penetration, and now it's finally English because this mod was showing in Russian as well. You can actually penetrate cupola with 220. Yeah, like that. Lower plate. You can see, can test our collision. What? What is this? Okay, there are so many things to learn about, and you can actually switch to hit to see if you can, overmatch. Like, let's say with hit, you can go through its forehead, but with AP, I mean, even with AP, even with AP will go in. But under this angle, let's make it for a ricochet. There we go. It's a ricochet, but with hit, it's a non-penetration. Okay, I got that. But this was the mod. Hopefully you all enjoy my mods, and probably this 1 hour long video. I'll try my best to put the timers on the description. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but hopefully you enjoyed, and thank you much for watching, guys. I'll see you legends around.